Welcome back to Big Crone Energy. I'm Angela, and today's going to be an interesting video. I'm not sure if I will post this, but I just need to get some things said that are on my mind. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been sick, and so been binge watching and catching up on videos. But first, I'm going to clear the energy with some pine to ground me because I think I need some grounding. So just give me a moment to get in this space so I can talk honestly and vulnerably and just gather my thoughts in a way that'll be coherent. I don't know if you can see that smoke, probably not. Okay, so, awfully close to the camera. I was watching a video by Courtney Aries Witchcraft, and it was talking about the divine feminine, which I will preface this by saying, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm very new to this. I'm very, spirituality, paganism, witchcraft, witchery, all that kind of stuff. So I'm coming from this as a person trying to figure it out on my own because I don't have a community or a sisterhood or a brotherhood or a peoplehood of anybody I can call and figure this out with. So I have YouTube. So, and in Amethyst Ascensions YouTube group that I just joined on Facebook, they're doing a Divine Feminine this month. So I downloaded all the stuff, and Courtney's video talked about her perceptions, and kind of I took it as ways that society stops us from really being in our full femininity. And the one thing the thing that struck me the most and really made me been thinking is being comfortable in your skin. So I've always been overweight, but it goes deeper than that. And I realized here recently that I just don't know how to be uncomfortable. So I'd like to reach down and I feel like divine feminine, finding my divine feminine and empowering myself will help me get through that. But the question is, do I do it on my own through reading videos, or do I go back to therapy to help me with that? Mental health is very important. I do believe that I don't have a problem with being a larger person. Like I said, I've always been. And I've been very blessed that nobody's ever really made fun of me. There's been some instances in public where people have said something, and, strangers, but I've never had a partner who had an issue with my weight. And in high school and whatnot, I was not bullied for it. So this is very much internalized, and so I don't mind. And for years I didn't mind, but it's gotten to the point to where my quality of life is being hurt by it, and I just don't want to die early because of it. So I'm just being frank about it. I don't want my quality of life to be an issue. And mainly in the walking department, it's just gotten to the point to where it's very difficult for me to do long walks. And I want to get back out in nature. I haven't done that for years, and I feel like I need to. I need to put my feet in the ground and I used to go for runs in nature, and 10, 15 years ago, where I was physically able to do that. And just the last 10 years have just really done it to me. And so it's an issue. It's a personal issue that I have with myself, and I think that's what it comes down to. Is it an issue for you? If it's not an issue for you, then be you. You do you, boo. Um, don't let anybody tell you that you need to be something else or different. But and this may be a little rambly, I apologize. But I think it comes down to the crux of it is I've had a very blessed life. No, it's not been perfect. I had a child with brain cancer, brain surgeries, all that. So I'm not trying to say that it's been so blessed that I've never had hardships. I have. But I feel looking back, and I don't know if this is healthy for crone years to do this or not, but to look back and reflect on those years and how much I did squander and how much I could have done more. I've also been blessed that I had a career path as a social worker, so I know that I've changed lives. I've had a number of people reach out to me that I have befriended that says that because of you, I don't do drugs anymore. Because of you, this is my sober date, and it's been 7 years, and I appreciate you every day for helping me find the help. So I've done good things, but have I done good things to myself or for myself? And I think I've taken for granted my blessings, and that when hardships did happen that weren't crisis hardships, I avoided discomfort, and I still avoid discomfort. I'd rather, instead of sitting there hungry, knowing damn well I'm not hungry, eat something. And that's just a trivial, there's more than that. There's lots of layers. It comes down to I just have a hard time setting boundaries for myself, and I will break those boundaries. And I had an epiphany where, just like self-love, which I have. I love myself. There's been times I haven't loved myself. I was definitely in a toxic marriage that took a toll on loving myself. And through that divorce and the years in between there, raising my kids on my own, I did learn to very much love myself. But I need to set boundaries, and the discomfort of setting boundaries is very difficult for me. I'd much rather tell myself yes than to have patience. So, I don't know if it's the medicine or what, but I hope I'm making sense. That's kind of where I am tonight, and in general, so I'm asking if anybody has any insight. Please leave it down in the comments or videos or people that I should watch to maybe kind of click. I am going to look into some therapy, but the problem, I've had such bad luck with therapy. I have known people that have had awesome luck with therapy. I don't know, maybe being in the game, being a social worker makes it more difficult, because I know how to manipulate. Let's call a spade, right? So I know how to manipulate and see past it. I'm like, oh, I need somebody to be deep and real with me and cut me through my bullshit. And I've just found a lot of therapists are used to people that aren't used to, that have surface level issues. And I got my surface level issues. I know myself pretty well. I think there is some secrets in there. In fact, in this oracle deck, I keep pulling the secrets card. So there is some secrets. I just got to unharness them. But in the meantime, I'm going to do the divination stuff. I'm going to keep self-discovering. And I'm going to turn the camera around and pull some cards and see if I can interpret them on what they want to tell me. I'm gonna go get me some coffee first though, because I feel my voice going. Trying not to cough. And then if you have alternative, if you see something in the cards that I pull that maybe I'm not seeing, leave a comment down below. Definitely could use some community right now. So anyway, I will be right back. Let me get my coffee, get my cards out, and if you made it this far and it made sense, I appreciate you sticking with me, and I just appreciate you being here in general. All right. See you in a bit. Got me some coffee, pulled out my decks, and I did watch through what I just said, and I just want to clarify. My son is still alive. You could definitely take what I said as he passed away. He's 22 now, and he's doing well. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I think I said I had a son, and I meant I had a son. He had cancer, so I phrased that wrong. So I apologize if that made you guys feel a certain way. But he's doing good. So I brought out, I thought it only fitting to bring out the Dreadful Oracle. This is by Courtney Aries Witchcraft and Rochelle's A Gothic Tale Tarot deck. And then I'm going to end it with a soul card. So I thought, I've already pre-shuffled these, like riffle shuffled them and whatnot, because these are wonderful to riffle shuffle, even though I don't usually riffle shuffle. I can't help it with these. This is the linen cardstock from Make Plain Cards. So this one, I'm going to pull an oracle for the overarching theme. I am looking into just understanding better my discomforts, maybe some insight into what needs to change, or I don't know, not necessarily change, but just some, I guess just overall insights, whatever the card. Please bring forth what you want me to see. Please bring forth what you want me to see. And I got Mysterious Lady Identity. So I think that very much fits, because I am questioning my identity, my divine feminine. How do I let it play in there? I'm going to do a past, present, future. Just thought I'd make this as simple as possible. Please show me the past. How has the past shown through my identity? How has the past shown through my identity? And I got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Swords. Where am I at? I was just thinking the question, where am I at in this journey? And I got the Page of Wands. I decided that was a flipper that wanted to come out, so I'm taking it. And then, what do I need to know about my future? How to get the identity that I am supposed to be living. The King of Pentacles. Okay. So, let me take a drink while I look at these. Sorry if that's annoying. Maybe I shouldn't do that because it might be annoying. So, Mysterious Lady, identity. Again, just resonates completely with the questions I'm asking. Five of Swords. So in the past, I take the Five of Swords as conflict of my mind. I'm always battling myself, and that's very true. Always second guessing, doubting, lack of confidence. My present is the Page of Wands. So definitely in the ingenue of finding the fire, finding myself, igniting my passions and my creativity, and how I handle these questions, these feelings, these vulnerabilities. How do I, I'm definitely in that page of new beginnings, kind of childlike and fumbling my way through, asking for guidance from others, looking for that mother figure to take me in. And then for future, King of Pentacles. To me, King of Pentacles is the ultimate in the universe. So very much a person who even might not have it all, but he knows how to get it, or they know how to get it. They know how to master it. And it goes, Pentacles goes beyond resources and wealth. Your mind is a resource. Your body is a resource. So this is very promising to me that I will get to that apex of finding myself, getting my health under control, being who I need to be, and I just need to follow that path, because this could be the outcome if I stay on track of, taking that fire within and doing the things that I need to do. Let's see. So I have the soul cards here. I thought we could end it with a little intuition, something not so black and white. This is 1 and 2 together, so it's a monster. Let's see here. Let me just get in here. And this is the card. I intuitively feel that this is the community having their eyes on me, the folks that do watch this, even if they don't leave a comment, are rooting for me. Some might find me rubbish, and definitely, not all these eyes are perfect. Some of them look a little like side-eye, but the majority of the community will be supportive and understand where I'm coming from. Myself, I'm trying to get my energy to go out. There's some tears with it, some sadness, some not knowing what to do. Look at confusion in this card, because but if I just allow my mind to go out, to feather it out, be open to community and the people I meet, that I can get some clarity. If you see anything different in these cards or anything additional, honestly, please leave them down below. If you feel inclined, I don't want to guilt you into it either. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is a 3 o'clock ramble thing. It's just been on my mind. I just needed to get it out. And why not in the internet, where it could be there forever? Just know you're not alone. If you are feeling the feels, if you are feeling down, depressed, any of that stuff, in the United States, you can reach out to 988. And then I believe in other countries there is the same thing. Yeah, so I'm going to leave my email down below too, so if you do feel like reaching out to me privately, you can do that as well. And, um, if you're feeling the same kind of vulnerability, but you don't want to blast it all over the internet, just reach out to me and I will get to you as soon as I can. I have a different schedule now. I don't have my phone on me as often as I used to, but I will get back to you as soon as possible. In the meantime, thank you for being here. Blessings. See you in the next one.